Hi guys, welcome to episode 2 of our Red Balloon series. Today I will be doing a golf lesson with a PGA professional. Now, I'm just going to put it out there, I am not the best golf player. I think I've actually never played golf. I've only ever played putt-putt. So let's see how I go. I forgot to mention, these guys have a dress code, so we went shopping. So we're here with Rob. Rob is our professional that will be teaching me how to hit the ball. We'll see how this goes. Do you have any tips, like any sort of general tips that I should take in before I even hit the ball?
Yeah, look, we'll start with sort of the basics of grip and posture and get sort of all our setup in place, and then we'll start to work on the swing, and hopefully we'll get you hitting it in the right direction in no time.
Alrighty, let's do it. Let's get started.
Okay, so we'll start with a 7-iron Morgan.
Okay, so what's the difference?
So you've got a range of different clubs here, starting sort of from sand wedge, which is sort of your most lofted club, all the way through to driver, which is obviously what you would generally use off the tee, designed to go furthest distance. Yes, so yeah, you've got a range of different clubs.
Awesome.
We'll start somewhere in the middle with a 7-iron. So first things first, we're going to look at is the grip. So in general, when we talk about the grip, if you just let your hand sit sort of naturally by your side, you'll see the way they just point in a little bit. So we want to try and get as close to that sort of grip on the golf club as possible. So what we want to do is try and get it across the sort of lifeline of our fingers there. Yeah. And then we want to grip down with our thumb pointing down the right-hand side. That's it. That's it. You can get it just around a little bit more. So you want to sort of be able to see about 2.5, 3 knuckles on that left hand when you grip the club.
So this finger pointing down
that right hand side. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we're going to put the right hand on. So when we grip with our right hand, we've got sort of 2 options. You can go that interlock, or you can overlap.
Okay.
So you've got those 2 options. Generally, by overlapping, you get a sort of the 2 hands working better together.
Okay.
So then what we want to see is that if you were to sort of draw a line between your finger and thumb, it sort of points right up your right shoulder. That's your nice neutral grip. Okay. Okay. So that's our grip to start with. Yeah. So with posture with a golf swing, we want to feel we keep the back nice and straight. We want to tilt forward from your hips, a little bit of knee flex, so we feel all the body weight sort of stays center on the middle of our 2 feet. If we get that body weight too far back on our heels or too far forward on our toes, we can be a little bit unbalanced. Okay, so because obviously we're making that swing around the body, we want to try and keep that balance as best as possible. And then you just want to let those sort of arms hang directly below your shoulders, and that's sort of that perfect position to sort of grip that club. Okay, perfect. Ball position with our irons. So obviously each club has what we call loft on it. So what we want to do is we want to hit down into the ball, so the ball squeezes up the face, up the loft and into the air. Okay, so to do that, what we want is the ball position sort of right in the middle of our stance with our irons, because that will promote us to hit down on the ball. So basically, so if we were to have sort of the ball forward in our stance, as we come back down, we're going to get a little bit thin. Okay, so you could hear that sound. It wasn't quite using all the loft.
I mean, that sound sounded pretty good to me. But
we'll just take each here a couple of times just so you get the feel of what we're looking for. And we want you to feel sort of really hit down into the back of the ball. That's it. You're really trying to strike right down. Yeah. Good. Good. Really just hitting that tee out of the ground every ball. Much better.
mean we're going karting. That's a wrap, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Red Balloon series of me making an absolute fool out of myself trying to play golf. I did learn a lot though, so that's one thing we can take away from today. See you guys on the next episode.